That's terrible. Maybe if we sit really still. You said you see the X in the box.
Good morning, graduates, families, friends, and faculty, and welcome to the Biomedical Engineering graduation ceremonies for the class of 2025. I'm Shane Pierce-Kotler, the chair of the Biomedical Engineering Department, and I'm also a proud alum, having earned my PhD here in BME. Oh, please be seated, thank you. Having earned my PhD here in BME 23 years ago, and it's a pleasure to welcome you to historic Old Cabell Hall. The list of luminaries who have graced this World Heritage Site is remarkable. 6 United States presidents and Queen Elizabeth count among the heads of state who have stood where I stand now. The list also includes a young Frank Sinatra, the Dalai Lama, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Muhammad Ali, and Desmond Tutu. And today, your name joins theirs. So much has changed in the world since I graduated, but the best things about this department have remained the same. First, the passion of our students. You are all remarkable. Earning your PhD, your bachelor's degree, your master's of engineering is a huge achievement on its own. But what really sets you apart is what you've designed, discovered, shared, and done for others along the way. That's really the essence of biomedical engineering. Using your knowledge, creativity, problem-solving skills, passion, and empathy to help others, to create solutions and innovations for sick people and change lives. And you're already starting to do that. Second, our amazing alumni. You are now part of a community that stretches across the globe. More than 2,500 BME alumni are out there in the world making a difference in research, healthcare, industry, and beyond. So it's a thrill to welcome you into our community today, and I encourage you to stay connected. And third, your BME family at UVA is here for you, for the rest of your career. If you need a letter of recommendation, or somebody to talk to about career advice, or just somebody to be your cheerleader, please know that we are in your corner, and we are here to support you, and we want to hear from you. So when you think back on today, 23 years from now, I hope you remember not just your degree, but your friends, your professors, your families, and all of those who believed in you, and especially yourself. But there's no need to wait decades to show our appreciation. So graduates, please stand with me and join me in an exuberant round of applause for your family, friends, faculty, and everyone. right. And from all of us in the you can sit down again. There'll be more standing and sitting. From all of us in the BME department, thank you. You have inspired us and reminded us every day why we are here. Now, it's a pleasure to introduce Dr. William Guilford, the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Affairs and also a BME faculty member.
Thank you, Dr. Pierce. And it was actually figured out 9 years ago for me that I sat where you sit. And I want to confess to something very briefly. I don't remember my own graduation at all, and not for the reason that you might think. It wasn't very remarkable, to be honest. I hope today proves otherwise for you. I think one of the reasons I don't remember mine is because somewhere, sometime along the way, someone decided that graduation was a time for advice. And I don't remember any of that advice. And I suspect if I gave you any, you wouldn't remember any of my advice either. I think what today is really about is it's a family reunion. Okay? It's a family reunion for the family that you were born into, families that you choose. The family that you joined when you came here to UVA. We're not here to swap stories today, though. Right? No stories about, whatever, Aunt Betsy's trip to Lake Havasu and how her bursitis acts up today and means a storm's coming. None of that. We're here, simple, to celebrate you, all of you. Not just through the reading of names, but by recognizing a few of your extraordinary accomplishments. And that's what I have the honor of doing today. So if I call your name, please stand. Leading off, Justin Vinn won a Harrison Undergraduate Research Award. And now, just like Dr. Pierce was saying, I got to sit down. We've got a lot to get through. That's grandstanding. So you stand up, I say your words, kind words, you sit down. That's the way this works. Thank you, Justin. I put Justin first because I knew he could take a ribbing. Okay, moving on. Bryn Earl, Kimball Sheehan, Alicia Carr, Justin Vinn, Dr. Colleen Rausa were inductees of the Raven Society, UVA's most prestigious honor society, and Dr. Natasha Claxton was a Raven Fellow. Dr. Julia Bresticker was awarded the prestigious American Heart Association Fellowship. Ashton Januzzi and Carly Merger both won Thomas Hughes Awards for their undergraduate theses. Okay. Malik Cabra, Mackenzie Zimmerman, William Adujamfi, Autumn Birch, Olivia Liu, Kimball Sheehan, Joshua Alexander, Lucille Brown, Janet Lee, Rola Suleiman, Daniel Delgado, and Afsara Chowdhury all started their graduate studies while still undergraduates through the UVA Accelerate program. Dr. Tien Komlekulu, Dr. Julia Bresticker are receiving the PhD half of their MD PhDs today. Rola Suleiman and Dan Salim are both Clark Scholars. Alicia Akhtar was a BME Clinical Scholar. Pratham Sriskandarajah, Connor Dodd, Furman Wall were Madison House volunteers. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's where you have to get the standing part. Yeah. Allison Martins was given the Heartbeat of the Community Award. Lucas Lehman was president, and Anki Wu was vice president of Engineering Student Council. Gia Osherwitz, Furman Wall, Carly Nerger, and Kimball Sheehan are all Rodman Scholars. They, whoever they is, but I hear it said, say that engineering is incompatible with premier university sports because of the demanding schedules of both. Well, they were wrong. Joey Cagle was an offensive lineman with UVA football. Kimball Sheehan, Carly Nerger, Pratham Sriskandaraja, Nicholas Porter, Cameron Wells, Alicia Akhtar, Mira Zanedin, Keelan Riley, Abigail Brubaker, and Michael Pandela. All are graduating today with grade point averages above 3.95. And for this class, I would have had to have set that bar really high, or we'd be here reading names all day long. Justin Vinn, Kimball Sheehan were both named School of Engineering Outstanding Students of the Year. And this marks the 20th year in a row that a BME student has been awarded that distinction. Dr. Colleen Rusa, Dr. Natasha Claxon, and Dr. Tian Kumlekulu, and William Adudamfi, all filed provisional patents. Amira Hussain, Carol Wu, Connor Sandel, Lucy Brown, Fadi Atia, Keelan Riley, Danush Banka, Quentin Shin, and Ishan Shah, all are already authors of peer-reviewed scientific publications, and we expect many more to come from this class. And here's where we get to those big numbers. This one's going to blow you away. If you engage in an undergraduate research during your undergraduate stay here, stand up. "59 members of the class by my count, though looking at people standing, think it was miscounted. A stunning 52 of today's graduates also earned minors or double majors in fields ranging from math to foreign affairs. If you double majored or minored, stand up. I myself am a proud first-generation college student, and 14 of today's undergraduates today are likewise first-gens. If you wish to be so recognized, stand up and accept our congratulations to you and to your families. Be proud first-gens. If you completed an internship, stand up. Look at that. If during a time, remember when these folks started? What was going on in the world? A little something. If you studied abroad during a time when it was almost impossible to do so, stand up. Woo! I want to thank, on behalf of the School of Engineering, those who have rendered special students to their peers. If you were an officer in a UVA club or society, please stand. When we say we train leaders, we are not kidding around. Now, our faculty would like to stand and recognize two groups of students who rendered special service to our department. The first is to our teaching assistants, both undergraduate and graduate. You made our classes better for your peers. You made our lives as faculty easier and vastly better. If you served as an undergraduate or graduate teaching assistant or teaching fellow during your time here, please stand and accept the thanks of a very grateful faculty. And second, I want to call an unusual group of students who went beyond the role of teaching assistants and served as teachers while still being undergraduates. These students created and taught courses to their first and second year peers in engineering, and they did this for no other reason than for a love of learning and a desire to share what they've learned. Stand if you taught one of these classes. And I always like to close out with something a little special. Fede Atia. Simply stated, Fede saved someone's life. And you don't get better than that. I want to apologize sincerely to any one of you and your families who were not named or who I missed. These are obviously just a few of you and a few of the many examples of your notable accomplishments. It's said, and it's one of my favorite quotes, that every person you meet is fighting a private battle of which you know nothing. So each one of us, each one of you, has a victory that has no name, doesn't come with a slip of paper, no certificate, and no recognition. And these are credentials that belong to all of you. So please, all graduates rise and accept our congratulations on all of the amazing things you have accomplished. And now it's my tremendous pleasure to introduce Dr. Don Griffin, Graduate Program Director for Biomedical Engineering, who will award the graduate degrees.
Distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud families, and most importantly, our accomplished graduates. Following the wonderful remarks from our department chair and the associate dean, I'm honored to address you now as the Director of the Graduate Studies to recognize our master's and PhD graduates. At UVA, our biomedical engineering graduate program stands at the intersection of medicine, engineering, and innovation. What truly sets our program apart isn't just the research or the curriculum. It's the extraordinary caliber of students who choose to join us and the meaningful collaborations they form with our faculty. Today represents the transition of these remarkable individuals from students to colleagues. I've had the privilege of witnessing their growth and development as engineers who will shape the future of medicine and medical technology. The thesis work produced by our doctoral candidates represents years of dedication, data that's meticulously collected and analyzed, and discoveries that advance their fields. For our master's graduates, the specialized expertise they've developed prepares them to make immediate impacts in the healthcare industry. As I prepare to read your names, thesis, and project titles, I'm reminded that behind each title lies a story of perseverance, creativity, and discovery. Our department takes immense pride in your accomplishments and in the knowledge that you'll continue to represent UVA BME's tradition of excellence wherever your careers lead. It is now my privilege to recognize our doctoral and master's graduates. There we go. Professor Pierce, I have the honor of presenting the recipients of the Doctor of Philosophy of Biomedical Engineering. Our first recipient is Dr. Mark Robert Schwartz. Putting Dr. Schwartz is Dr. Richard Price, and his title of his thesis was Tuning Tumor Vasculature to Amplify Focused Ultrasound Therapy. Our next recipient is Dr. John Thomas Eccles. Dr. Eccles' thesis was entitled Development and Clinical Application of MRI Methods for Epicardial Fatty Acid Composition Imaging in Cardiovascular Disease. Our next PhD is Dr. Julia Elizabeth Brestaker. Her thesis was entitled Cardiac MRI to investigate pro-inflammatory epicardial adipose tissue, macrophage involvement, and treatment response in cardiometabolic HFpEF. Dr. Anna Colleen Debsky. Dr. Debsky's thesis was entitled Engineering Focused Ultrasound Mediated Gene Delivery Platforms for Glioblastoma. Dr. Victoria Breza. Dr. Breza's thesis was entitled Vascular Modulation for Enhanced Focused Ultrasound-Mediated Drug Delivery Across the Brain-Tumor Barrier. Dr. Taylor McKenna Morrell. Dr. Morrell's thesis was entitled Breast Ductal Carcinoma in Situ, MCF10 DCIS, and the pro-protein convertase PCSK5. Dr. Katerina Morganko. Her thesis is entitled A Novel Ex Vivo Model of Breast Cancer Cell Invasion in Lymph Node Tissue. Dr. Colleen Ann Rusa. Her thesis is, I'm hooding her, by the way. You just pause. Her thesis is entitled Design of an Immunomodulatory Microporous Annealed Particle Scaffold as a Platform for Delivery of Insulin-Producing Cells. Dr. Olivia Sargent. Dr. Sargent's thesis was entitled Novel Combination Therapeutics for Enhanced Functional Recovery and Neuromuscular Regeneration Following Volumetric Muscle Loss Injuries. Dr. Natasha Lene Claxton. Dr. Claxton's thesis was entitled Engineering Next Generation Granular Hydrogels for Vasculogenesis. Dr. Tien Komle Kolo. His thesis was entitled Multicellular Agent-Based Computational Modeling Approaches to Investigate Cell and Tissue Scale Effectors of Collective Migration Within an In Vivo Context. Dr. Megan Hasse. Dr. Haasi's thesis is entitled Coupling Experimental and Multi-Scale Modeling Approaches to Elucidate Mechanisms of Muscle Regeneration, the Role of Estrogen and Microenvironmental Dynamics. Dr. Luke John Malanga. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we've now, I realize, pause, we've switched over from PhD to MEs. Totally, apologies. No. All right, woo, just jumped right in. Okay, nice try. That would have been a neat move, right? All right. Professor Pierce, I have the honor now of presenting the recipients of the Masters of Engineering in Biomedical Engineering. Okay, so we're going to do a slight change. So instead of, we're going to start with a project. This was a team-based part of this degree, and so we're going to be introducing the project and then the individuals along with their advisors. So the first project that was worked on was ROSE, Recording Olfaction with Sensory Electrodes, a Smell Response Sensor, a project that was advised by Dr. Jose Matos of the Department of Otolaryngology. Our first recipient is going to be Luke Malanga. Hey. Second recipient would have been Will Daly, but he is not with us today. So for our second project, we have Brain Flood, Finding Latent Onset of Disease, a novel method to identify causal genes and key time points involved in latent disease processes. The faculty advisor was Dr. Noah Perry, and our first recipient is Aisha Chowdhury. Also with this team is Gabriella Von Hayes. Our third ME team is focused on Stop the Bleeding, a simpler gastric tamponade device. The advisor for this was Dr. Margaret Sandy of the Department of Emergency Medicine. Our first recipient is Emma Cole. Margaret Catherine Leland. Gabrielle Villarreal. Our next team, Post-Op Photo Op, a guided patient self-imaging app. The advisor for this team was Dr. Chris Campbell, the Department of Plastic Surgery. Our first recipient is Chloe Leigh Ingersoll. Next is Mackenzie Marie Zimmerman. This project is ModArm, a modular overhead arm positioning device, with the faculty advisor of this being Dr. Michael Sharofsky of the Division of Pediatric Cardiology. First recipient is Christine Lisa Kupelian. Next is Olivia Quinn Neo Liu. Our next team is Personalized Vitals, wireless monitoring for emergency departments. The faculty advisor for this was Dr. Margaret Sandy of the Department of Emergency Medicine. First team member is William Adu Jamfrey. Next is Jesse Shreedam. Okay, I'm going to cede the floor now to Shannon. Sorry, Dr. Shannon Barker. Sorry, Dr. Timothy Allen. This is not.
Hi, I'm Timothy Allen, and I've been asked to read some prepared remarks from Dr. Shannon Barker, who unfortunately was unable to be here today due to illness. So she's very sad she can't be here, but she wanted me to read these remarks. So here are her remarks. Hello, graduates, families, friends, and faculty. My name is Shannon Barker, and I am the undergraduate program director, just for today, for the Biomedical Engineering program and a member of its faculty. In these roles, I've had the honor of watching today's graduates come into their own during their time as a student. I'm consistently amazed by what they have been able to accomplish and the challenges they have overcome. I'm struck not only by their cutting-edge technical know-how, their impeccable ability to communicate and collaborate, but just as importantly, how they do all this with compassion and grace. As new professionals at the intersection of engineering and medicine, they have the potential to greatly impact people's lives, and this comes with the obligation to do so in ways that benefit everyone and are not harmful or exclusive. I, for one, rest easy knowing that these graduates sitting here today are more than ready for this challenge. In these stressful and uncertain times, these times when we all need each other the most, these graduates will let humanity and compassion drive and steer them as they solve today's big problems. And we will all benefit. I can't wait to see what they achieve. And it's now our privilege to recognize our bachelor's degree graduates. So that concludes Dr. Barker's remarks. All right, well, I will now be reading the names of today's Bachelor of Science recipients. Will the Bachelor of Science degree recipients please rise and come forward? Professor Pierce Kotler, I have the honor of presenting the recipients of the Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering. Graduating with high distinction, Rola Riyad Suleiman. Graduating with distinction, Ashton Januzzi. Graduating with highest distinction, Anki Wu. Graduating with high distinction, Anita Rachel Cow. Bezanor Goche Ok. Graduating with distinction, Afsara Tasnim Chowdhury. Graduating with highest distinction, Andrew Ross Gaines. Graduating with highest distinction, Anna Reeves Dugan. Graduating with highest distinction, Mai Srivanas Goody. Jessica Alexandra Carmona Perez. Graduating with distinction, Angela Marie Tate. Graduating with high distinction, Ashley Elizabeth Hauk. Graduating with high distinction, Grace Irene Gavrilowitz. Graduating with distinction, Darius Marcel Walker. Rigoberto Pacheco Figueroa. Nyla Camille LaRose. Graduating with high distinction, Hugo Calder Scott Stevenson. Zoe Alexa Leek. Joy Lavinia Bethay. Inyojo Mofalua Ajin. Graduating with highest distinction, Ali Reza Nilfarouche. Graduating with high distinction, Danush Sarnathreddy Banka. Graduating with high distinction, Ishan Shah. Graduating with highest distinction, Joshua Kurian Alexander. Graduating with high distinction, Charles Dunn Gorelick. Graduating with highest distinction, Connor Patrick Dodd. Graduating with highest distinction, Nicholas Thomas Porter. Graduating with high distinction, Lucas Milo Lehman. Graduating with distinction, Caroline Coffran. Graduating with distinction, Tiffany Xingyao Lu. Graduating with high distinction, Anastasia Josephine Nicholson. Graduating with high distinction, Jack T. Sasaki. Graduating with high distinction, Joshua Schwartz. Graduating with high distinction, Quentin T. Shin. Graduating with highest distinction, Lydia Marie Francis. Graduating with distinction, Amira Hossein. Graduating with distinction, Ryan Doshel Ramey. Graduating with distinction, Remy Griffin Bertel. Graduating with highest distinction, Ryan Alexander Warnick. Graduating with highest distinction, William Cooper Wyatt. Miranda Jaleh Sedahi. Graduating with distinction, Sophie Elizabeth Phillips. Graduating with high distinction, Lily Susanna Wright. Graduating with highest distinction, Maximus Anthony Cresty. Graduating with highest distinction, Jeremiah Keith Druckenmiller. Graduating with highest distinction, Hayden Richard Penzak. Graduating with highest distinction, Brandon Christopher Lawrence. Graduating with highest distinction, Furman Gresham Wall IV. Grace Elizabeth Millick. Graduating with high distinction, Malik Sami Kabra. Graduating with distinction, Andrew Joseph Carey. Graduating with high distinction, Gia Lily Osherwitz. Graduating with high distinction, Julia Carolyn Denis. Graduating with high distinction, Ashley Nicole Hemp. Graduating with highest distinction, Bryn Alden Lafferty. Graduating with high distinction, Lily Rosemarie Thompson. Graduating with highest distinction, Keelan Sinead Riley. Graduating with high distinction, Amelie Greer Harrison. Graduating with highest distinction, Kimball Anna Sheehan. Graduating with high distinction, Brianna Faith Donahue. Graduating with highest distinction, Elizabeth Bryn Earl. Graduating with distinction, Joseph Brennan Cagle. Graduating with highest distinction, Justin Nam Vin. Jeffrey Wasaki. Graduating with highest distinction, Cameron Jackson Wells. Graduating with distinction, Ryan Timothy Ernie. Graduating with distinction, Parker James Crotty. Graduating with high distinction, Samantha Renee Gloser. Graduating with highest distinction, Jiwon Kong. Graduating with high distinction, Kainat Moinadine Pira. Graduating with high distinction, Sharanya Nagendra. Graduating with high distinction, Emily Rose Garman. Graduating with highest distinction, Abigail Asha Brubaker. Daniel Giovanni Delgado. Dominic Cameron Parcia. Graduating with distinction, Ella Gray Settle. Graduating with high distinction, Autumn L. Birch. Graduating with high distinction, Heidi Majdi. Graduating with highest distinction, Sean Patrick Malahi. Graduating with high distinction, Jack Passot. Graduating with distinction, Wolfgang Andreas Reynolds. Graduating with highest distinction, Michael Justin Pandula. Graduating with highest distinction, Fadi E. Atia. Graduating with high distinction, Zachary Jinho Jung. Graduating with highest distinction, Alicia Sarah Akhtar. Graduating with high distinction, Lucille Catherine Brown. Graduating with highest distinction, Carly Ramona Nerger. Graduating with distinction, Natalie Rose Kester. Graduating with highest distinction, Olivia M. Gabay. Graduating with distinction, Evan James Stewart. Graduating with high distinction, Kylie M. Brown. Graduating with highest distinction, Connor Ryan Sandel. Graduating with highest distinction, Dayan Salim. Graduating with highest distinction, Prathameshwar Ganeshwar Sriskandaraja. Kunal Dev Ball. Graduating with distinction, Thomas Xavier Brown. Graduating with distinction, Janet Lay. Graduating with high distinction, Kelsey Kwan Snyder. Graduating with high distinction, Grace Catherine Brazel. Allison Barbara Martins. Allison Rose Douglas. Graduating with high distinction, Ria Ashish Agrawal. Graduating with highest distinction, Ramneek Kaur. Lex Feeder. Graduating with highest distinction, Shiyue Zhang. Graduating with distinction, Nida Rehan. Let's now have a big round of applause for all our graduates.
Now, before we conclude our ceremony, I want to ask our faculty to rise. Will everyone please show their appreciation to this amazing group of scholars and teachers? And with no further ado, we're going to conclude the day with a reception in South Commons, which is a very short walk from here. There's another diploma ceremony happening on the lawn directly in front of this building, so you are not going to be leaving Old Cabell Hall the way you came in. Instead, the ushers are going to direct you to side doors, which you can see over here, and over here, which will lead you down stairs. Just follow the stairway all the way to the bottom, into a courtyard and through a building at the back, and there will be ushers there to see you through. And if you need any help, please just reach out to any one of our ushers. Elevators and guides are available to my right for any of those of you in need. And to all of you Our very warmest congratulations, class of 2025. And, okay.